Temu is dead. Amazon Haul is a brand new service that promises to give you even better deals. Now right now this is only available in the Amazon app. You cannot use it on desktop. And the pitch is really simple. Instead of getting your items in 1 to 2 days with Prime shipping, instead, just like Temu, you're gonna be waiting 1 to 2 weeks. Then in return, Amazon are promising even better deals. But is that really the case? They clearly just absolutely ripped what Temu looks like. Oh, deliver in 2 to 3 weeks, not 1 to 2.
Off to a great start.
The biggest downside to Haul, immediately going into it, is that all of these items, every single item, is going to be less than $20.
You mean I can't get a pair of AirPods for 20 bucks?
I don't even know where to start. $2 iPhone cases, mouse pads. This is really terrible. These things, yikes. No studs? Herb saver container. What the hell is this? I will say this feels very dollar store to me. Like a lot of these items feel like they're straight out of the dollar store. A pod mic pop filter furry cover.
Hello and welcome to This Is.
So much of this stuff's like, do you really want a case for your Fire TV stick light? Gaming headphone stand, AKA headphone stand. Wow, you know what? I kind of understand why they did not really promote this too much. There's a really limited selection of stuff. Like on Temu, you can scroll forever. I'm not impressed right now. This is not a good way to shop. Welcome back, my friends. We have a bountiful harvest of items from Amazon Haul and Temu to take a look at. I will say it was nice that all of our Amazon stuff came in a single package, and it did show up a little bit faster than all of our Temu stuff. Let me go ahead and start with our Temu items. So I think that's what I want to check out first. I'm very familiar with how Temu normally works. Like always, there's no actual padding, kind of squished. But the thing is, when you're buying stuff from Temu that's like $4, you probably don't care if the box gets a little bit squished in shipping. This is at least in a recyclable package. Although, you know what? It's literally piles of... Wait, are some of these items actually identical? When we're doing the ordering, we did our best to try to find equivalent items on both Temu as well as Amazon Haul. This is from Amazon, Gravity Electric Grinder. It's gravity sensing automatic grinding. Same. I will say I'm not exactly a peppercorn expert, but this seems reasonable. Oh, well, now hang on. From Temu, I got the grinder and a salt gravity machine. Alex, would you be so kind as to illuminate me on how much I paid for these? Because I thought that they were just individual grinders, not 2 in 1.
So for the Amazon one, we paid $8.50. For Temu, we paid $16 for both.
So we'll just kind of assume that this is like you cut this one in half, you just get the one. Wait. You grind salt? I get like pepper, you know, like it's a little like plant.
Apparently, it's healthier.
Really? All right, I want to automatically grind. Anyway, I'll tell you, these look identical to me. You need 6 AAAs each? Here's the thing, I want to put my finger in there, but something tells me that's not what I should do.
No.
What if we put salt and pepper in together so you don't have to do it separately?
No, I just told you don't do that.
Literally it says you can put it salt or pepper.
Well,
what about salt and pepper?
Then they're wrong.
Thank you. Oh, you know,
I thought on a plate.
Yeah, I didn't realize the plate
funny.
was for batteries, but thank you.
No, it's not for batteries.
Oh, look at this, a manual pepper grinder. What is this? 17th century Europe? So our Temu pepper grinder is prepared. Let's take a look at our Amazon pepper grinder and see if it is the exact same thing.
Oh, the plastic looks slightly different. The black plastic looks slightly different.
One of these was the original design, and one of these is the dupe of the design. Oh, it only takes 4 AAAs.
Hey.
4 AAAs. Oh, you know what? The battery installation is nicer on the Amazon one. You see that? I caught that battery. Just let everyone know I just did that. So we're gonna start out by the Temu grind. Oh yeah! That's grinding. Woo! Let's try the Amazon one. I'm not sure it's gonna work. Let's find out. Oh yeah! Yeah, that's grinding. At first glance, you were getting quite literally the exact same stuff from Amazon that you get from Temu. So next up, we have what I do believe are completely identical packages. In fact, they even have the same questionable spelling. So it's muddy coated or rubby coated.
What?
What the hell do they advertise this as? Like, what am I supposed to be getting here?
For Temu,
Yep.
you are getting an 8 to 21 times compact binocular for adults, ideal for sports, camping, sightseeing, birdwatching, hiking, concerts.
Being creeped.
Yeah.
I've seen Back to the Future. I know what bird watching really is. 8 by 21, 131 by 1000. I'm actually not 1000% sure what exactly that means? Oh yeah, twisting it works. Okay, I'll stare directly in your eyes, Alex. Oh my God, your eyes are huge. For context, as I turn it back and forth, it's changing the focus, but I'm not changing the zoom. Whoa! I will say that is quite an aggressive zoom. So for context, this is what it looks like looking through the monocular, and this is how far away I actually am. Let me try the Amazon version and see. Oh, it's a different pouch. So this one has like a little Velcro-y guy, so maybe it's not the same. So yeah, so it says 2000 by 24 versus 8 by 21. So I'm assuming the Amazon one is just more zoomed. This is riveting content, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh God, that hurts my eyes. Ow! Here's the thing, I think that the zoom is almost the same. For context, I'm looking at the TV over in the corner, and it basically fills up my vision from top to bottom on the right one, and top to bottom on the left one. Normally, if you're like buying some kind of like lens or whatever, it'll tell you like a millimeter equivalent or a zoom. None of these numbers mean anything to me. If you're a binocular aficionado, let me know if any of these make sense to you. But to me, I don't know. How much did I pay for my monoculars for bird watching?
So for the Amazon, we paid $488, and then the Temu $494.
And now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go hang out in the parking lot.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Looking for cars, okay? We have procured a PlayStation 5 Pro for one of the most interesting items you could possibly buy. 2 HDMI cables that are of the highest quality.
Yeah, 8K HDMI cables.
I like how this one from Amazon says it's an 8K 4K cable. Well, all it really means is it's HDMI 2.1. And our much fancier packaged Temu cable that says computer cable on it. Now, unfortunately, I don't have an 8K TV to test, but the PS5 Pro will do 4K 120, which is also HDMI 2.1. I am with a straight face reviewing HDMI cables right now. I would say you should subscribe, but honestly, I understand if you don't. It says plug it in. I think that's really helpful. This is, in fact, 2 meters. That's my wingspan is 1.7 meters apparently.
Someone's gonna use that to measure your height.
Well, as everyone knows, Wikipedia would never lie. Short of the HDMI like looking a little different, these look the same. So we're gonna start out with the Amazon cable. So I'm gonna plug it into my monitor here. Current signal is 4K 60. We're gonna restart. This actually might not do 4K 120. Interesting. So the PS5 Pro sees it as supported up to 120 hertz with VRR, but it's also saying that it's a 60. Let me try the other cable and see if that changes. 60, information, 120. Interesting. Now that we've switched over to a trusty Xbox Series X, we can confirm that both cables do show up with a full 4K 120. So I think our problem was just that the PS5 wanted to be in a game to kick up to 120. So look, both cables exactly the same. The real question is, what are the prices on these?
The Temu one was $3.50.
Good deal.
And the Amazon one is $6.
Oh, that actually is a pretty big difference.
Yes.
See, you thought I was doing a boring segment on HDMI cables, but this is actually a spot where Temu pulls out a clear win. Next up, let's take a look at some headphone stands. Immediately, the Amazon one gives a better first impression. It actually comes in a box, and it's metal. Oh, okay. And they do give you a little Allen key. So I have successfully built my Amazon headphone stand, which is in fact a piece of aluminum in the middle. Let me see how the Temu stand is. Oh, it feels not good. Ugh, yuck. Now, I have a few headphones, so if y'all wanna give me some thoughts. We have some Kirby headphones to test, some very kawaii Hello Kitty headphones, or Smaro G headphones, if you wanna be lame.
Give me the Hello Kitty, baby.
Hello Kitty?
Yeah, I kind of
Hello
like
Kitty, let's go. You know what, here's the problem. That Temu one's real wiggly. Like, I mean, watch, I'm just. So I'm just. All right, I'm all done.
Have taken over our personnel.
Yeah, it's more sturdy. I immediately will say I like the Amazon one more, but how much more is it?
The Temu one specifically says that it's made of plastic.
Yep.
And we got that for $3.
Okay, feels about $3.
The Amazon one,
Yep.
it was $5. So it didn't say it was made of metal or anything like that. So I thought that I just went based on purely on looks.
Yeah. I like the Amazon one more, but you're right. The actual listing was incredibly vague on what you're getting. Next up, we have something which is a little bit smaller. These should be protectors for my very lovely DJI Pocket 3. If you're unfamiliar, the Osmo Pocket 3 is one of my favorite cameras because it's a little baby dude that has a pretty decent 1-inch sensor, full 4K, but it also is a gimbal. If I put the camera down, what you'll see is it'll follow me. So as I walk around, the camera is gonna track me. So it's very much like having your own sort of camera person with you all times. As you can see, as I'm vlogging, as I move back and forth, it's gonna keep me in the shot. But as just a little duder, it is very, I don't say fragile, but we maybe have broken a couple the last year, and by we, I mean Ken. So a little bit of extra protection certainly would never go awry. So this is our protector from Amazon. So you can protect not only your camera lens, but also your display. We've got wipes, and we've got, yeah, little glass screen protectors. So the Temu one has 3 and 3, I believe, which I don't know why you need 3. That feels like it's excessive, but sure. And for our Amazon package, we have, oh wow, that's a lot. What the hell? That's so much stuff. What? The only advantage is that the Amazon one comes with a lot more little stickers for like dust removal and whatnot. It's exactly the same, right? I mean, this has a different sticker on it, but yeah, so you're getting the same thing here. Look how big that wipe is.
It's so cute. Oh my God.
It's just a little dude. You can't see it, but shiny as heck. Consider my screen protected. Let me try to put on my little duder, which is gonna be on the lens. Now this is the more important part to me, because if you're putting any kind of protector over your lens, if there is any kind of smudging or anything at all, that is just gonna be in your footage forever. What the? It's just on there. Do you see that? So this is the Temu one. I'm just literally like picking it off. Now I'm gonna use the microfiber to actually push it down into place. I will say that fit is pretty nice. It actually doesn't even look like I have anything on there.
All right, so it looks good. Am I in 4K yet? Am I too close?
There's not a huge difference here, but I do prefer what Amazon has done, because not only does it come in this little like plastic case, but it also has a bunch more wipes, and I like the application method more. It's almost the same thing, but it's not quite. But how much were these protectors for my DJI Osmo 3?
The Temu one
Yep.
costs $360. Now, do you still like the Amazon one for almost double the price at $7?
That doesn't make it easy now, does it? I mean, I like this more, but it is almost the same thing for double the price. Ooh. Luckily, we have one final item. Is anyone a fan of getting wet?
What? What does that mean?
This one may be a little difficult to test. Now, I'm sure we're all familiar with the idea of using your phone in places that you shouldn't. Not in the car, that's dangerous, but maybe in the shower, which is why we have a waterproof case meant for the shower. This is the Temu version, and then we have the Amazon version, which is slightly different, but very similar. So it's 360-degree rotable, scalable. I mean, okay, I guess if you're one of those weirdos who uses a Pro Max or an Ultra, hey.
Woo.
Yeah, it spins. Okay, and then you can sort of angle it in any sort of which way. Oh, that's terrible. You have to like squash it really hard. So it's pushing your phone against the plastic. So theoretically, yeah, you do still have touch control. So let me try the Amazon version and see how that works. The only thing that is a little different is it's like slightly differently shaped. Thankfully, we have a foolproof way of testing this. I will see you in the shower.
Nope, try again.
Oh, do we have a backup?
Yeah.
Instead, we're gonna simulate it with a big plastic tub. So it should go like this. There we go. And then I can just rotate the phone around. Sorry, it's probably gonna be a terrible angle because you gotta shoot through all the plastic.
Thanks.
Basically, any phone these days is gonna be waterproof. But just on the off chance that yours isn't, or you just don't want to get your phone wet, I'm gonna put a little bit of tissue in each just to make sure that as I splash them, no water's actually getting inside. So what are we gonna do? Let's watch a video on each, shall we? A Legal Eagle video, sign me up. So I can operate both screens, so hopefully you can see that somewhat. What if I actually record with each so we can see what it looks like? Austin POV shower cam. I mean,
Just do it. Don't call it anything. Just do it.
okay, Austin's untitled wet phone catastrophe. Thankfully, Alex has helped me to procure roughly 1 shower's worth of water.
What? That's all the water you take in a shower?
I take eco-friendly showers.
All right.
It's called a sprinkle. Look, I'm in the shower. Oh, it's so wet. Oh, look at all the showering. Woo, 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 woo. Oh, I stopped recording on the iPhone.
What?
When you're like using them, the water is using the actual touchscreen. Like, so I can like do it again, but like, look, if I sprinkle enough water, I bet I could get the camera to stop. You know what, I'll say though, the Pixel has got no false touches, but the iPhone has accidentally started and stopped recording like 5 times. Let's find out if anything is wet. I gotta make sure my hands are thoroughly dry.
We have paper towels.
Let's start out with the iPhone, which is the one that I think had the most problems. And oh, brother, do you see the water dripping from the bottom of my iPhone? That is the Temu version. Let's try the Amazon version, see if it's any better. Oh, snap, it worked! Oh, I'm just realizing there is a difference. There's a rubber gasket on this one. Oh, that totally worked. The Temu one has no such gasket, and it was totally soaked on the inside. So this is a case where even though at first glance they look to be pretty much the exact same, I'm just realizing how wet my shirt is. In reality, what we've seen is that the Amazon one was far superior. How much did we spend for our high quality Amazon and Temu items?
The Temu version is no longer on Temu,
Good.
but the Temu one cost $3 and the Amazon one cost $7.
I mean, one worked and one didn't, so clearly buy the Amazon one. But here's the main thing. So far through the video, we've been only quoting the actual retail prices of these items. How much were all of our Temu items versus Amazon items before tax, shipping, and discount?
The Amazon total was $38.33 and the Temu one was $34.04.
On paper, Temu was $4 cheaper. However, both companies charged tax, only Temu charged shipping, and Amazon gave us a discount. So what was our final credit card charge total for Amazon and Temu?
The total after everything was $35.87.
Okay.
Temu was $43.02.
So there you go. Amazon, at least as long as they're running these promos, which they are as of recording this video, was a good bit cheaper once you factor in the discount, the shipping, the tax, everything out the door. There are certainly some advantages when it comes to Temu, when it comes to just the selection, right? It feels very clear to me that Amazon Haul is very much focused on these ultra cheap items because they know you're not gonna return them, right? That being said, I think Amazon Haul is actually pretty solid. I would say Amazon actually does have a real advantage, at least as of right now. The items are pretty high quality, and most importantly, you're getting a lot of stuff for a very, very low amount of money. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Will you try Amazon Haul? Are you gonna stick to Temu? Or are you gonna in fact order all of your items from AliExpress? Or regular Amazon, I guess, still exists too. For now,